All right, guys, welcome to Kamisha Reviews, and we're discussing the premiere of Queen. Let me explain something real quick to you guys. Why? Well, for one, you guys already know I am very animated. I love to be very visual. I like to be fun, and especially the most important thing, different. It is my goal in life to never do anything as anyone else does. Do my own beats, my own sound. Period. Okay. As you can see above me, the gold chain. If you watched the show last night, they had the gold chains on, representing the 90s, all these things. So, of course, 40, I picked that because pretty much everyone is over 40, at least in the show and I think in real life. So, of course, the gold chain. Trying to find a woman's gold chain and a hair bone was not easy to find online. Even though back in the day in the 90s, which I'm from that era, it was plenty of that going on. All right, so we have a helicopter who drops. We got a bikini everywhere, gold necklaces that read nasty beep into a bunch of very handsome men full of oil and all of that. Okay, champagne bottles. I knew I forgot something. Next time I have champagne bottles. Okay, champagne bottles popping out. Okay, as she starts rapping, we realize, we're looking at a music video. It's like, oh, okay. We bump 20 years later. And we see the same mama is now, which is Eve, a mother of 5, Jesus, braiding her daughter's hair. And she's talking about her edges and all this type of stuff. Okay, the former rap star is Brianna. She's played by Eve. Back in the day, she was known as Professor Sex. Okay? But now she's more concerned about, getting her hair, little girl's edges together, making sure the grits ain't burning on the stove. And, keeping her family straight, especially since her husband is having these migraines and he can't work. Now, let me say something. When he came in and talking about his migraines and she trying to comb hair, I'm like, bro, I get stand by your man. Stand by your man. I get that. But I know myself, I'm very strong and very mean. I would have been like, look, we're going to separate until you get together. I cannot. Okay. All right. So she goes out shopping. And of course, she runs to these kids who are like, is that? She's like, that's not her girl. Look what she got on, do sweatpants on and stuff. That's not her. But they leave. She's like, oh, crap. So she goes and she buys this red, sexy negligee. Okay. Trying to get her hubby, say, look at me, got her hair down. Then she comes in, she sees him with a student of his in her bed. And he talking about, I'm sorry. She said, bro, I gave up everything for you. Okay? Now we got Jill. Okay? She's ovulating, but lies to her husband and saying that she is not. And we figure out why. As she goes to the Catholic Church, trying to profess everything and not saying anything. She's actually gay, and she's in love with her friend Tina. But Jill she's like, I can't. I'm married. I'm in a Catholic. I'm also the daughter of the deacon who prayed over children that they might not be gay. We find out that Jill is also a part of the group Nasty Beep. She was known as the Thrill, and that she had a little white powdery problem back in the day. Okay, so we have Miss Naomi, played by Brandy, who is still trying to get that career going as a singer / songwriter. Everybody has a / something as far as music or whatever you're doing. She's got her teen daughter. Her name is JoJo, who she hasn't seen in a year. Her daughter put it to a plan. You've been trying to chase your dream this whole entire time, coming to see her on her birthday. Her mom has an attitude with her. You see her in one of those little dives, and she's like, I'm gonna sing this song, wishing I had fame. Whatever she was singing, I'm just saying something right now. Okay? And JoJo's also mentioning the fact that she doesn't know who her dad is. So we also have Miss Valerie, aka Butter Pecan. She's doing pretty good at the network as a personality. Until she does not. She wants to be in the front. She wants to have power. So one of the newscasters had this big story. She's mad about it. She pours a little liquor in her cup. She starts saying all these anti-black people of color thing. She's gone. She takes over. To the next day, till they find out she actually switched the drinks. Why? Because she wanted her to be drinking and messed up. Okay, so the nasty itches former manager Eric wants to get them back together for one night only. One night only. One night only is all I have to say. I'm sorry. I'm back. Wants to perform alongside Little Muffin at the BET Awards. The ladies did not want to do it. It was going back and forth. But Valeria is caught up because she messed up by giving her co-host that liquor so she can have that liquid courage and say what she wanted to say and get fired. Okay? So she was like, look, she got fired. She was like, look, you know what? Let's go ahead and do it. She also apologized to them because they had this thing back in the day over this guy, the Eric. They're going crazy. They both were in love with him, and he ended up choosing her at that time. Okay. Both of them were into Eric, but he was only in a relationship with Valeria. It's like she was the secret. And Valeria doesn't know Naomi and Eric slept together when they got to the bar the night before she all of a sudden changed her mind at their alleged reunion. Okay. So lots going on. Before we get to the BET Awards, we find out that Naomi knows who the father is, but she never told him that she was pregnant. Little Muffin overdoses on the drugs right there on the bathroom floor where the girls were at, and she really only, she only survived because Jill was there, rushed her to the hospital. So Jill and her friends are there. Brianna's husband reveals that, they're all at the hospital, and then the manager's like, y'all are not on the tour anymore. You're not gonna do it, because he's so mad. Call him a has-been, all this crap, right? So then Brianna's husband comes there and find out that headaches were caused by a cancer in his brain. The ladies was like, look, we don't need no crowd. We just need us. A lot of healing. A lot of time between them that they didn't have any. Right? So the night of the BET Awards, we got Little Muffin. She was like so freaking happy because she feels like nobody gives a crap about her in this industry. Okay. She gives them a full spotlight. I used to be a nasty beep, but tonight I'm a queen. So Brianna tells the crowd as the women kick it into high gear. During her verse, Jill comes out. Of course, Tina sees, and she's really happy about that. But I was loving it. I gotta learn the words to the song. Next time I will have the words to the song, and y'all don't know my musical background. I know I sing like crazy on here, but the rapping, So I'm going to figure the words, the lyrics out, and come through, okay? We come like 6 months later, at the end of the episode, and we see the Little Muffin. She went to rehab. Her name, Little Muffin, like, what is that? And that's a good thing, because she and the Queens are about to head on a world tour. Now, that's the first episode, and that is the premiere. So, look, it might be scripted, but I enjoyed it. It was very entertaining. And we got women of color on the screen as the stars. Who could ask for anything more? So this is just a premiere of Queens. We'll be talking about this every episode. We'll get into it. Okay. I'm not sure how many. It's a new season, a new show. So I know how they get tricky. I know I don't want to get you guys too invested, but you guys know we're gonna talk about it. We gotta support it. So even though I'm not trying to predict the future, but we know how I go. We get into a good show, especially when people of color are involved. Next thing you know, at the 5th episode, they will not be back for the 2nd season. No. Okay. So we're not gonna put it out there. So we're going to keep watching, and we're going to support 100%. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed all the content I gave you guys 2 days. I popped out back to back, baby. I'll be live later on today so we can talk about Ready to Love. Like, I have some issues with the pictures of the ladies that have been broadcasted to everybody. Interesting. If you watch my actual, the ladies and I spoke about this on the last panel of Ready to Love last weekend. Go check it out and tell me what you guys think. Until next time.